Hey, hello everybody, hello everybody. Happy days, happy days, happy days. It's Terry Harden, pop icon, Disney legendary Imagineer, etc., etc., etc. If you're just joining us, welcome. Happy to have you. And if you're joining us again, thank you, thank you, thank you. Please ring the little bell, hit the subscribe button because I never know when I'm going to post. I would like to say I like to post about once a week, but with our crazy lives, including my own, who knows? As an artist Imagineer, I'm always running around and doing stuff, talking and whatever, and building and whatever. And that's why I want to talk to you today. I thought I'd pop in and let you know that coming soon, well, not soon, well, soon, okay? End of this month soon. Let me just say that first. End of this month soon, I will be appearing at Disneyana, um, the Disneyana event in Irvine. And let me just pop that up so you can kind of see what it looks like. Just so you can check it out. There it is. This is the Disneyana Fan Club Expo. It's on May 31st and June 1st. So June 1st is the show and sale, and it is free. You got to pay to park, but it's free. And here is the little flyer. I'll also be later posting this on Instagram as well. But here you can see Sunday, June 1st, and it tells you the address down below. Now, I am also appearing Saturday afternoon and evening. I will be at a special autograph session, and then I will be joining at a special dinner. So why am I telling you this? First of all, if you want to come and see me, see what I've got to autograph and you to check out that you might like to have. But most importantly is that on July 17th, it's Disneyland's 70th birthday. Did you hear about that? Did you hear about this? Did you hear it all about this? The real question is, the real thing is, how can you not have heard about Disneyland's 70th birthday celebration, which officially kicked off Friday the 16th of May. And the cool thing is that you can get a very special Disneyland 70th birthday pin that I created with my tribe on Patreon. I actually created it with their help, and this is one of the reasons to join Patreon, because if you are someone who feels like you just want to have a say in some products that have to do with Disneyland or something that you'd like to see, and you feel like maybe your voice isn't heard or you just like to have a conversation, then you want to pop over to my Patreon page. And on my Patreon page, it's easy to go there. It's patreon.com/Terry Harden. That's right. Patreon.com/Terry Harden. It's only $5 a month. I do a Zoom call every week as much as I can. And this is where we gather. It's usually Friday mornings around 8:30 Pacific. And we gather and we talk about stuff. And then if I have a sculpture or I have something I want to create, I usually ask the tribe what they think, because I feel that if you want to be good in business, it's good to ask your clientele what they'd like to see. What would you like to see? What would you like to have? Et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And luckily the tribe is very, very helpful. And in this case, they were super helpful with the Disneyland pin. So let me see if I can pop that up for you to see. That's not it. I think it's this one. Nope, that's not it either. I will find it. Nope. Okay, here we go. Let's add this one. There it is. I just got to know how to do this right. Anyway, here's the pin. It's super cute, and it will be being introduced. Now, I will introduce it later on social media, but right now, it will be at the Disneyana show and sale, and that will be Saturday between 4 and 5 as I autograph. For me to autograph, they are $25 a piece. And that's due to the tariffs. I used to have them for a little bit less, but with the tariffs out of China, it's not so easy. So here you go. This is it. It's super cute, and it depicts Mickey opening his Happy Disneyland 70th birthday card. So if you're interested in one of these pins, come find me on Saturday. And if you can't make it Saturday and you want to make it to the free show and sale on Sunday at the Disneyana Convention in Irvine, it will be there as well at my table. So remember Terry Harden, remember my table, and also this is the flyer. So if you noticed, you can go to the Disneyana fan page on Facebook, or you can just go to disneyanafanclub.org to get all the information, or you can pause this and read what it says about me being there. There's going to be a bunch of other really great people there. This is the end of this month, so it's really fun, and I hope that you will join us. It's one of the things that's cool is the show and sale on Sunday is free. Parking is not, however, and I couldn't tell you how much parking is because I really don't know. But I thought I would pop in and share this with you because it's exciting, exciting news. One of the things that's super exciting about this pin is available. It is limited to only 350 pieces, and my tribe gets first dibs. So the tribe is already grabbing them, and then they will be end of the month at the show and sale. They could also be at Walt's Barn if I'm there. I am supposed to be at Walt's Barn. This is May, so that would be in June. Another opportunity to pick them up. But basically, think Disneyana, okay? Disneyana event. You see the little pin in the corner. That's what I'm going to have there. I'm also going to have other sculptures that I have for sale, like my Cheshire Cat and my Marshmallow Man, and a few other others you can take a look at and see whether or not you'd like to have it. I don't know what else I'm offering yet. I'm trying to keep it fun at my table. But if you want, you can see other pins that I offer there, but this is the newest and one of the cutest. So that's what I wanted to share with you today. Mainly, I was excited to get it, super, super excited to get it. Yeah. And so yeah, super, super neat, super neat. This weekend is the opening of Lilo and Stitch live action, and surprisingly enough, you're not going to believe it, but I'm going with the tribe to see it, and some friends to see it on Saturday, the 24th, this coming weekend. So I am just super stoked. And if you are asking yourself, why hasn't Terry posted the Patreon? Here it is. So Patreon is a membership page. Many of you probably are members of other Patreon pages, but if you've never heard of it before, this is where you go. In my case, you go to this site here. For as little as $5 a month, you can be a part of it. I always do one Zoom call a week, and it's super fun. A chance to talk to me, a chance to plan. It's not only Disney. We learn about the things you like I've learned about Lego. I've learned about trains. People love trains, tikis, you name it. Everyone's talking about it in this community. It's a very supportive community. Also, if you're an artist who's looking to figure out how do you make it in this business, I often talk about that. So it's pretty much you come, you enjoy yourself, and it's a lot of fun. So I hope that you will consider going over there here and joining us right here. That's a puppetry move, by the way. And I hope you'll join us. So the last time I spoke a little bit about the UK. I just got back from the UK in Paris. That is an ongoing thing, and I want to share with you in the future. One of the things that I've found I love to do when traveling, and it doesn't matter whether I travel for a week or in this case, it was over a month. I travel with a carry-on bag and a personal item, and that's it. I do not check a bag. I do not check a bag. Now, that being said, the UK and crossing into the UK and Europe may get a little simpler with some of the things that they're doing to implement TSA and things like that, and bag check and all that. A little bit better, customs, etc. And if that happens, maybe I will check a bag going that way. But right now, I do a personal item and a carry-on, and that means when I get off the plane, I can just head for the exit and meet my friends. And my husband and I did this year. It worked beautifully. Now, one of the other things that I will tell you that is just great, if you haven't heard of global entry, this is a great way to come back into the US. You sign up with global entry. I think most airports have the opportunity for you to sign up now, but you can also sign up online. Just Google global entry and you can sign up online if you want to, but it allows you to get back into the US without a horrendous customs line on your way back in. Now, again, I've heard that in 2025, they're trying to make this a lot more efficient, but in my experience, it can take an hour or two to get through that, and in some cases, 4. So global entry, it's just snap dash and you go through. And it really does work. It also, global entry that is, doubles as your KTN number, known traveler number, that you get when you when you want to go TSA pre locally. You just pop in that number in the KTN space on any airline that you travel, and you will get TSA pre. So just a couple of hacks for you travel wise. This is what I do. In the future, I will be showing you how I pack. I was being complimented left and right for my array of outfits that I managed to fit inside my carry-on bag and my personal item. Also, when I started to tell you upon my return, I went to a charity shop known as thrift stores here in the US, but a charity shop, and picked up a bag, a great bag for 10 pounds. And I checked a bag on my way back because I knew I was global entry. That's what I was going to tell you and share with you. It just really works great because unless you're going someplace where it's like maybe Egypt, I've never been. So that could be challenging when trying to get an outfit or medicine or something. But when you're going to London, or you're going like we were going to the UK, all over the UK, London, Cornwall, Richmond, places where they have a lot of things that we need. So if I'm going to go someplace dressy and I haven't packed a stylish dressy outfit, then I can always go to nearby charity shop, find something very lovely to wear it, and then wash it and then redonate it. So that's what I do. If I need anything else, like let's say it's suddenly cold weather, I can go into a charity shop, no matter where I am, most places, Paris or UK in this case, and get an item at a charity shop for a lot less expensive, wear it, use it, launder it, and then return it to the charity shop. So it's a really great way to keep from filling your luggage with a bunch of stuff you may or may not use. And it also saves you when getting over on the other side, getting through as quickly as you can possible. There are some changes where you're going to do a connecting flight. And let's say you do a connecting flight and you're landing in let's say Heathrow, and you're going on your way to Oslo, Norway, for example. You're going to have to pick up that checked bag off the turnstile, take it through customs, and then recheck it on the other side. So this is why, if you can get by without a checked bag, shoo, just a lot less stress. Yeah, will that change? Don't know. Hope so. Lots of changes in 2025. Bag weights in some countries are actually being put through. Something you should know, things you should know, and we can talk about that, or you can Google it on YouTube. I learned from a lot of really great people who were talking about these changes, and it was very helpful in my trip. If you take medications, they want them in a separate bag, and the extra thing that you can do that'll really take care of you is a doctor's note, especially if you're traveling with any kind of liquid. I have a nasal spray to keep my nasal passages open because I have narrow travel space in there. So sometimes it's a little hard to breathe. Difficult to breathe, not hard to breathe, but a little difficult to breathe. So that's why I use that, and it just works great. But the trip was amazing. I had a really super good time. I'm so happy to be back. I've done several charities and I'm bouncing around like crazy. And here's that pin. You can see the size of it and how cute it is right here. Isn't it cute? So cute. And it really is nice. and you can put it on your hat alongside the Disney pin that Disneyland is offering for the 70th anniversary if you like that one too. But you can collect the whole happy set, okay? All right, my friends. Well, I know this is kind of Q&D, quick and dirty, but it is the first of the week, and there's lots to be going on. And I'm sitting here thinking, is there anything else I wanted to tell you before I departed? And just that at the Disneyana event, this is where this little guy is going to be for you to grab. That is the end of the month. If you have any questions, feel free to post them in the comments or to reach out to me at terryharden.com. And have a good week. Yeah, enjoy yourself. Have a good one. And Lilo and Stitch this weekend, which is surprising. If you watched this channel before, you know that I'm not really fond of live action, but for some reason, I want to see this one. I think part of it has to do with the fact that it's a little alien, and I think that gives them a little bit more leeway than doing a live action film about a real character like a elephant or a human. Those both really irritated me. I don't think there's one live action that I love, with the exception of Cinderella. The original Cinderella, the very first one they did live action, I actually love that one. And I actually, bought that on DVD so that I would have that one, the Rodgers and Hammerstein Cinderella, and the actual Disney animated one, so I can watch them 3 in a row. And it's just a lovely experience for me. And that's because of Kenneth Branagh. He just seems to have his hand on the pulse as a director when it comes to stuff like this. So I don't think he had anything to do with Lilo and Stitch. That would have been a big win for me if he had. But the bottom line is this looks really cute. And it also looks like they didn't, put tracing paper over the animation and just copy what they had. Nor does it look like they went so far out of field that it makes no sense. But we won't know until I go. So look for my review in the next week or so. And we'll see. But this is the first time I am going to an opening weekend for anything since before the pandemic. Just don't do it much at all. Much. Just don't do it at all as an artist. Being busy, it's the streaming does help me out. But also, as a performer, I know how important it is to be, you know, uh, at the theater. So I do go. I just usually go a little bit later, so there's not a lot of people in the theater. But this time I'm going to do it. I have some friends who want to get together, a movie group, and I thought it would be fun to tag along with them, see how they function and work. And afterwards, they discuss the movie over lunch. And it just sounded like a fun thing to do because this year, people are wound so tight. Everyone is wound so tight. And all I can think of is that feeling of helplessness you have if you'd like to do something to help the country or whatever, or to help a situation. Let's just say that, to help a situation. And if you don't know what to do, sometimes anxiety builds up and twists and twists and twists you, and you don't know how you're going to spring. And this is what you notice when you watch the news. Some of the road rage that you see or hit and runs that you see that just boggle the mind. I think people are just wound too tight and are going a little bit mad. Now, some stay like wacko, but the bottom line is that most of us are just wound a bit too tight. And so to calm down, to breathe, to take it easy, my suggestion is to be the best you can be. So if you're out shopping at your favorite store, like Trader Joe's, so many people love Trader Joe's, that if the person checking you out is exhausted or looks exhausted, because we know more automation is starting to happen and a human checker is becoming little less and less and less available, which drives me nuts because I am not a automated checker person. I want a human being. And they're becoming fewer and fewer and fewer. So if that person is exhausted and over, looks like they really have been overtaxed, maybe they've been working 12 hours or whatever, a simple smile and how you doing and thank you for being here and I really appreciate it, whatever, just a nice kind word is a great way to start, isn't it? I mean, just think if you're exhausted and you're working at something, how much a kind word would do for you. And then, pay it forward. And I think that that's going to be a way that we can keep the area nice and wonderful and you're at least you're invited. Let's say your bubble. Let's start with your bubble and then touch other bubbles along the way and see if you can just make things better one person at a time. Try not to take on the whole world, but just one person at a time. If you're someone who's feeling a little bit, wound too tight or overwhelmed, because I think this is a good way to start. In any case, I hope I see you at Disneyana. That's at the end of the month. And I will try to keep you updated on things that are happening on and on with me, et cetera, et cetera. But I want to keep you updated as best I can. And I look forward to seeing you next time. Okay. Do something nice for someone else. Trust me, it'll make you feel a whole lot better. Like I said, it could be as easy as a simple smile or a phone call to a friend you haven't heard from in a while. I just connected with someone that I went to high school with. I just sent her a quick message and said, "Hey, are you going to be at our class reunion coming up? I'm thinking of going." That sort of thing. You never know, right? What's going to uplift somebody. So anyway, guys, till next time, I hope you're excited. I hope you see you at Disneyana. If you want that pin, come and join me. And more on that later. Okay, we'll talk soon. All right, bye for now.